Hello guys, and welcome to Facts View. This is a brand new video of Champions League Matchday 5 predictions. And share with us your thoughts and predictions through the comment section. Bayern Munich will look to keep their 100% record in Group E intact when they take on Dynamo Kiev in the Champions League group stages round 5. Dynamo Kiev, who won their previous game, will hope for a similar result following the 1-6 Premier League triumph versus Moritz Odessa. It's been seldom in recent games that Dynamo Kiev have shown defensive steel. The facts show that Dynamo Kiev have failed to prevent opponents from scoring in 5 of their previous 6 matches, leaking 7 goals on the way. Bayern Munich, after suffering a loss in their previous game against Augsburg in Bundesliga 1 competition, Bayern Munich will be aiming to make amends here, demonstrating their fondness for fruitful matches. We've seen goals 29 times in the last 6 matches in which Bayern Munich have taken to the field, making it a mean average of 4.83 goals each meeting. Opposing teams have managed 12 of these goals. Head-to-head, the previous league clash between the two was Champions League Matchday 2 on September 2021 when it ended Bayern Munich 5-0 Dynamo Kiev. The Dynamo Kiev team news: the boss Mircea Lucescu will be grateful to have no fitness worries whatsoever before this clash, owing to a completely injury-free squad to pick from. Bayern Munich team news: due to a completely injury-free squad to choose from, the Bayern Munich manager Julian Nagelsmann has no fitness concerns to speak of coming into this match. Finally, what is our prediction? Our selection here is for a comfortable win for the Bavarians, 1-3 goals win for Bayern Munich by the conclusion of the game. Our next game to predict is Villarreal versus Manchester United. Villarreal head into this fixture following on from a 1-1 La Liga stalemate versus Celta Vigo. Over their last 6 fixtures, Unai Emery's Villarreal have netted a total of 8 times, an average number of goals per match of 1.33. On the other hand, Manchester United are in transition period, after their manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer got the sack, after the humiliation defeat by Watford at Vicarage Road. So after a loss in their previous game against Watford in Premier League competition, Manchester United and their travelling fans will hope for a better result here. Their head-to-head statistics: there have been frequent draws between the two sides. In their head-to-head clashes stretching back to 2005, fans have seen 5 of them. That's a very high 83% of games finishing all square. Those games were notable for their low tally of goals, too, with a sum of 5 scored between them combined. The last league meeting between these sides was Champions League Matchday 2 on September 2021 and the score finished Manchester United 2 and Villarreal 1. Villarreal team news: the Villarreal boss Unai Emery will be grateful to have no fitness worries at all before this game thanks to a completely healthy group available to select from. On the other hand, Manchester United, owing to a fully injury-free squad available to choose from, the Manchester United boss Michael Carrick has no fitness worries whatsoever before this match. Prediction time. Our assessment here is that Villarreal will have to work hard as a team to hit the back of the net against this Manchester United team who we think will just have the edge. We therefore fancy a good tussle with a 0-1 victory for Manchester United at the conclusion of the game. The next game we are predicting is Barcelona versus Benfica. Barcelona, who won their previous game, will hope for a similar result following the 1-0 La Liga success against Espanyol. In that match, Barcelona managed 65% possession and 16 shots on goal with 6 on target. The scorer for Barcelona was Memphis Depay. Over their last 6 fixtures, Xavi Hernandez's Barcelona have netted 7 times, an average number of goals scored per match equal to 1.17. On the other hand, Benfica will go into this encounter following a 6-1 Primeira Liga win over Braga in their most recent outing. In that game, Benfica had 59% possession and 11 attempts on goal with 9 on target. For Benfica, proving their predisposition for high-scoring matches, goals have been scored 22 times in the previous 6 matches in which Benfica have played, making it an average of 3.67 goals each clash. Opposing teams have hit 12 from this total. Their head-to-head statistics. The last league game between these clubs was Champions League match day 2 on September, when it finished Benfica 3-0 Barcelona. On that day, Benfica managed 40% possession and 12 shots at goal with 6 on target. The goals were scored by Darwin Núñez 2 goals, and Rafa Silva on 69th minute. Barcelona team news. The Barcelona manager Xavi Hernandez has zero fitness concerns whatsoever ahead of this game, owing to a completely healthy squad to pick from. On the other hand, Benfica. Due to a fully injury-free group ready to go, the Benfica manager Jorge Jesus has no fitness concerns to speak of before this game. What will be our prediction? We're tipping a fairly comfortable 2-0 winning margin for Barcelona by the time that the referee blows the final whistle. And now, Chelsea vs Juventus. Chelsea will be looking for a repeat result of a 0-3 Premier League success against Leicester City. Chelsea haven't had any problems with scoring, finding the back of the net in each and every one of their last 6 games. They have totted up the amount of 16 during that time and have conceded a total of 2. It will be interesting to see if that trend can be continued on into this next match. On the other hand, Juventus will go into this match following on from a 0-2 Serie A win with the eclipse of Lazio in their previous fixture. In that game, Juventus managed 42% possession and 11 attempts on goal with 5 on target. The only player on the scoresheet for Juventus was Leonardo Bonucci, who scored a brace. In their last half-dozen clashes, Juventus have helped themselves to a total of 10 goals. Juventus have also managed to score on each one of those occasions. Over that period, their defenders have had 7 goals go against them. Head-to-head statistics. The last league fixture between these clubs was Champions League match day 2 on September, when it ended Juventus 1-0 Chelsea. In that match, Juventus had 27% possession and 6 attempts at goal with 1 of them on target. The scorer was Federico Chiesa. Chelsea team news. The Chelsea manager Thomas Tuchel will be grateful to have no fitness worries at all coming into this clash with a fully healthy group to pick from. On the other hand, Juventus, owing to a completely healthy squad available for selection, the Juventus manager Massimiliano Allegri doesn't have any fitness worries at all before this game. Prediction. Our feeling is that Chelsea can score at least once when they line up against Juventus, who won't find it easy to find the back of the net. We're therefore anticipating a 2-0 victory for Chelsea at the end of the match. And now, the biggest clash of the week, Manchester City vs Paris Saint-Germain. Manchester City, following on from their previous result, will be hoping for more of the same after a 3-0 Premier League triumph against Everton. Their latest results highlight the fact that there has been much resilience in the Manchester City defense. Manchester City have been mean at the back, resulting in the tally of goals that have gone in at their end over the course of their previous 6 clashes standing at 4. On the other hand, Paris Saint-Germain head into the clash following on from a 3-1 League One win with the downing of Nantes in their most recent game, proving their penchant for productive encounters. They have had goals 21 times in the last 6 matches in which Paris Saint-Germain have taken to the field, giving a mean average of 3.5 goals per fixture. Opposing teams have hit 8 from this total. Still, we must now wait to see whether the trend might be replicated in this next game. Their head-to-head statistics. Inspecting their prior head-to-head clashes going back to 2008 shows us that Manchester City have won 3 of these games and PSG 1. With the tally of drawn results standing at 2. A combined sum of 12 goals were yielded between them in this period, with 7 of them from the citizens and 5 being from PSG. The average goals per game has been 2. The previous league encounter featuring these clubs was Champions League match day 2 on September, which finished with the scoreline of Paris Saint-Germain 2-0 Manchester City. Team news for Manchester City. The Manchester City manager Pep Guardiola will be happy not to have any fitness concerns whatsoever ahead of this match with a fully healthy group available to choose from. On the other hand, with a fully healthy squad available for selection, the PSG manager Mauricio Pochettino doesn't have any fitness concerns at all ahead of this game. Finally, what will be our honest prediction for this mouth-watering clash? Our thinking is that Paris Saint-Germain will likely be able to score against this Manchester City lineup, but it may not be as many as they'll concede. We are anticipating a very close game with a 2-1 winning margin for Manchester City at full time. Looking forward to this. And now, the next game is Liverpool versus Porto. Liverpool will be hoping for a repeat of their last result, following the 4-0 Premier League victory over Arsenal. Fixtures involving Liverpool have usually been engaging encounters lately with a lot of goal-mouth action expected. Over their past 6 clashes alone, the sum total of 22 goals have been scored for both teams combined, with 17 of those accredited to Liverpool. Even so, we must now wait to see if that trend shall persist in this upcoming match. On the other hand, Porto will come into the game following on from a 0-3 Primeira Liga win with the Eclipse of Santa Clara in their last outing. In their previous half-dozen clashes, Porto have bagged the sum of 14 goals. Porto have also not failed to score on each one of those occasions. Over that period, they have had 4 goals go against them. How about their head-to-head statistics? Checking on their past head-to-head meetings going back to 2007 tells us that these fixtures have not been kind to Porto. They have not managed to register any victories whatsoever, while Liverpool have just been stronger than them, finishing as winners in 83% of those games played. There were also plenty of goals scored in those games, 23 in all at an average of 3.83 goals per match. The last league meeting featuring these clubs was Champions League Match Day 2 on September 2021, and the score finished Porto 1-5 Liverpool. Liverpool team news. The Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp has zero fitness concerns at all ahead of this match with a fully injury-free squad to choose from. How about Porto team news, ahead of this clash? Owing to a fully injury-free group available for selection, the Porto manager Sergio Conceição does not have any fitness worries to speak of ahead of this game. Finally, looking at these two teams, we feel that Porto will have to work hard as a team to put one past this Liverpool lineup, who we reckon will score at least once to gain the upper hand. Therefore, we predict a very comfortable win for the Reds, with 3-0 at the end of the match. And finally, it is our final prediction of this week's Champions League games. It is Atletico Madrid versus AC Milan. What a game this is! Atletico Madrid will be looking for another win after a 1-0 La Liga success versus Osasuna. Fixtures featuring Atletico Madrid have often been entertaining encounters recently, with a lot of goal-mouth action being a common characteristic. Over their past 6 clashes, a total of 20 goals have gone in for both teams combined, with 11 of them belonging to Atletico Madrid. On the other, AC Milan after a loss in their previous game against Fiorentina in Serie A competition. AC Milan will be hoping to turn things around here, demonstrating their predisposition for fruitful encounters. The back of the net has been hit 21 times in the prior 6 games in which AC Milan have taken to the field, making it a mean average of 3.5 goals each meeting. Opposing teams have hit 9 of this grand total. We will just have to see whether or not the trend can be sustained in this game. How is their head-to-head statistics? The previous league clash featuring these sides was Champions League Match Day 2 on September 2021, when the final score was AC Milan 1-2 Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid's team news. The Atletico Madrid manager Diego Simeone does not have any fitness concerns whatsoever before this clash, with a completely healthy group available to choose from. On the other hand, AC Milan's team news. Owing to a fully injury-free squad available to choose from, the AC Milan boss Stefano Pioli doesn't have any fitness worries to report before this game. Finally, what is the most likely, the predictable score out of this clash? Our feeling is that Atletico Madrid will most probably dominate on the ball, and be rewarded with decent chances. However, AC Milan might well find it a difficult task to find the back of the net. But we do see them being dangerous at times. Accordingly, we see a decent 3-1 win for Atletico Madrid when all's said and done. That is it for our selection predictions for this week's Champions League games. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel and share with your friends.